Welcome to the Blend Podcast.
Grab yourself a coffee, are you ready? Enjoy and make it last. If you're out on the town or just hanging around, it's the Blend Campfire Podcast. We'll sit around the fire telling stories with a marker in our hands. Sipping it slow, hope you're ready to go. It's the Blend Campfire Podcast.
Welcome to the Blend Podcast. I am here today with Ryan. We're excited for the conversation we're going to have. Bear with us. It's a bit echoey. We're in the shop. It's quiet, and we're amateurs. So hopefully the sound's okay, and hopefully you guys will get something out of this. And so Ryan, welcome to the Blend Podcast.
Yeah, good to be here.
Tell the guys a bit about you. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Ryan. I'm from Kinross. I stayed there pretty much, grew up there all my life. Moved out to Perth when I was a bit older. Worked here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I work with Bin Group now as a supervisor.
Yeah.
You know, I like to travel, stuff like that.
Cool.
That's a bit about
How do you like your coffee, Ryan?
I'm a bit a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I like my caramel latte.
Sugar.
I've had every type of coffee, but I always go back to my caramel lattes.
Yeah, I always had a Friday treat was a caramel latte.
Yeah.
Now I'm diabetic.
Even
so it's gone.
even the quick coffees.
Yeah.
You know, like the instant ones.
Okay.
I even get the caramel versions of them. So yeah, I think that's my favourite.
A bit of background, Ryan. You came to us about 10 years ago, and worked in Blend, and then you were with us 3 years, 4 years.
2 years and a bit.
2 years a bit.
Yeah.
And then I sacked you.
Yeah, that's right. Aye.
And then you've been away, but we've stayed close and
Yeah. I understood the sacking.
And but I think part of why I want you on this is I think that you have a unique story to tell, and I'm always impressed by not everything you've done, but a lot of things you've done, and it's I think there's plenty of other Ryans out there that will be worth getting to know, hear your story. So yeah, what brought you here in the first place? What got you
into Blend?
Yeah, what was the thing?
I joined. So at the time I was on job seekers allowance, and at that time I was really wanting a job, so I was signing everything they were offering me. I was signing myself up for. Doesn't matter what it was. I think I did like a barista training course, but not that it came into play. And then I joined this Princess Trust?
Princess Trust. Yeah.
That's what I did, and I think it's 6 or 12 week course.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the YMCA, was it?
Yeah, that's right. Aye. And I got told it's really good for your CV.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined that. I was just doing anything to try and get my CV like up to speed.
And who were you at that time? How old were you?
I'd been 22, 21.
Yeah.
Something along around there.
And
I did a lot of things there. I can't remember fully.
No. And what took you? What had happened to you before that?
Before that, I was in prison.
You were in prison, okay? The 22-year-old, you were in prison.
I was 18 when I went to prison.
Okay.
18, just turning 19.
Okay.
I got a 3-year sentence. I served 18 months. I also did a month in Murray Royal Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I got out in my 20. Yeah, I would have been 20 because I remember it was during the independence type vote, 2014.
Yeah.
That's exactly when I got out, probably like August, that time of year.
Yeah.
So I remember all the voting happening when I got out, and I'm like, what's going on?
And so prison at 18, was that a fun experience?
No. It's not somewhere. I was always like in trouble as a child, but it's not somewhere I thought I'd end up going. I thought it was quite invincible. I never did anything too far.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I went too far with this.
What was family background? Are you mum, dad?
Mum's great. Yeah. My mum was great. My dad, who I get on with now, at the time, not such a great relationship. Probably didn't even speak for a lot of years. So, but once once I got out of prison and stuff like that, I reached out, sorted it all out and stuff. But at that time,
It was a mess.
it was a bit of a mess.
And you had a brother. And you have a brother.
I have a
and
wee
sister.
brother. I have a wee sister. Yeah. Wouldn't say we're super close, but even at that time, don't think I was super close. Still living at home with my mum at that time as well when I went to prison.
What's your favorite childhood memory then?
Oft. You know what? I was going to see Lord of the Rings in the cinema.
Yeah.
I would have been. I didn't see the first one in the cinema. I saw that on VHS, but I seen the second one. So 2002.
And who took you? What was the highlight?
It was. Do you know what? I don't even remember. I think it was my mum. So
yeah. So what gets you into trouble? What's happening in your childhood?
Just, I think, like, don't get me wrong. I think I'm just as much to blame. I think I enjoyed
your choices.
I think I like, my mum used to always blame like who I would hang around with, but I enjoyed it. But it's also to do with they're welcoming these friends that you have when you're young. Like, yeah, there might be like assholes and stuff like that, but you know it's like they loved me, you know, and you felt welcomed. And I had like quite a wide range of friends in primary school. Right, I had, like, we could call them Neds if you want, but I had like those type of friends, but like troublemakers. But I also had like geeky type of friends. I was kind of friends with everybody. As I went into high school, I ditched and I become more rebellious. You know, I hung around more with them. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the chase a bit more.
Enjoyed the attention.
Yeah, it was more of a brotherhood. You know, it was like I said, like, it wasn't always good, but.
So what starts unpacking it then in school? You know, did you enjoy school? Didn't enjoy school?
It was I didn't enjoy school at all. I wasn't interested at the time learning half the subjects that they were trying to teach me. I was maybe hooked onto a few, but like, it was like you would go and do history, and some of it was great. I love history, but then some of it I'm not really bothered about this, so I didn't want to learn it. So I become like, didn't care.
What would have helped you learn better?
I don't think anything. I think I just wasn't in the right mindset. I think as I've gotten older, I just was immature. You know, it just wasn't for me. I don't think you could do anything to make me want to learn at that time of my life.
You had clocked out.
I just wasn't into it. I just thought the world would fall into my lap. You know, everything would work out after school.
So what gets you into prison?
Drugs.
Was that a big thing in the school and the culture? Or
nah, I mean, I wasn't at school at the time, you know, but I was taking a lot of drugs every weekend, stimulants. Started to mess up with me. I had a girlfriend at the time. Things went toxic, both sides. Now that I look back on it, you know, and with the drugs, my mind was so gone, and I wasn't even thinking when I did the action.
Okay.
You know,
what, do you hurt someone, assault someone?
I tried to stab somebody.
Okay.
So, you know, just very stupid. But I think, like, when I say that, looking back on it, I think I tried to scare up, and things got out of hand. I don't think I had many opportunities to do it, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, there was no intent, but
I think I was in a situation, and I'm like, how do I get out of this now? I can't run away. I've got a knife. How do I not look stupid? And I look stupid regardless, but it's almost like, oh, he's not that scared. What do I do now? You know?
Yeah.
And it
so messy.
Got messy, yeah. And I mean, I just waited on the police at the scene, just kind of took it.
Yeah. No assault, though. You didn't.
I did assault him.
Oh, you did assault him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the charge. The charge was assault to endangerment of life.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And so you're what? How old then?
I was 18.
18. You were 18.
So I was just living at home. back then I was just on job seekers allowance, drinking all the time, taking drugs.
How much would you drink?
Oh God, maybe talking maybe 8 to 10 beers a day at times. Sometimes just depends, you know.
Yeah, okay. With pals or just on your own?
Yeah, with pals. Yeah, we'd rent a
big drinking culture. Or,
yeah, we would actually rent a travel lodge out, and that's where we would drink and take our drugs.
Okay.
And I would pay for it in my name off the dole money, you know. And then we would sell enough drugs to buy more drugs, take more drugs. It was not like
where are those pals now?
A couple of them are dead.
Dead. Okay.
Most of them around that time, I'm not friends with anymore.
No. And the dead ones, you don't mind me saying, they took their own life,
they overdosed on drugs.
Okay,
but you can say that.
Okay.
I think one of them was an accident, and the other one, I think he was slowly, kind of doing it to himself. It was one of them ones.
No, that's good. So then you go to prison. It's a wake up call. Or
not it is in a sense. So when I first go in, I'm petrified. I think cried. I was scared. I didn't know. I'm from Kinross. I'm going to Pullman Prison in Falkirk, full of Glaswegians, full of people from Edinburgh, full of people from Dundee, even some people from Perth. Nobody's from Kinross. So they're all like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Kinross." Where is that? I'm having to say T in the Park.
Scary adults.
You'll be surprised how big some of the 17-year-olds are in there. Do you know what I mean? Just a different. You think you're like this tough, wild guy. You go in there and you see some other people, and you're like, right, I've got it easy.
How do you get out in 18 months then?
First I was remanded, so it's a lot. Like the jail is a long story. I have so many I have more memories of prison than I do of anything else in my life.
Okay, good. Positive, negative?
A bit of both.
Okay.
I did well in the jail. Like I did education. I had made not friends that I've still got today, but I was friends with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't have many fights or anything.
You fitted in.
I fitted in. I managed to get my way through. I don't know how, but I managed to do it. But it raised my anxiety, stuff like that. Yeah. But that's the negatives.
Drugs? Were you still done drugs in prison? Was that
to begin with? Yes.
You can still get access to it?
Oh, easily.
Really?
Probably easier than you can outside.
But no alcohol?
Nah, I didn't have any alcohol. I had a hooch. So I suppose I did.
So then you come out, you're in
I come out with a new mindset.
Yeah. Okay. What was it? What was that new mindset?
See, to begin with, to begin with, when I first went in, I was still stuck outside, right? The world had stopped for me. But it kept moving. But I didn't see it moving. So for me, all my feelings were still there. I'm like a year in, It really was the last 6 months. I talked to a lot of other guys and just wanted to move on from it, Wanted to come out. I mean, it's easy to get wrapped in it all again.
Back to the same gang, same pals, or?
I did go and see a lot of my old pals, but you realise who some of your real friends are.
Okay.
I made new friends when I come out, stuff like that. But it's also, you're a target.
Yeah. You become street cred, people know.
People know you. People will wind you up.
Yeah.
People will say stuff about your incident. One reaction, I'm back in. I remember my first night. I must have drank half a pint and I was steaming. I was gone. And this girl had mouthed off to me. I argued. I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't even know the situation. And you get called names, and I reacted, and I almost got lifted first night. And the reason being, police come to your door as soon as you're out of prison. Yeah. We're watching you. You're hot. You're a hot target, Yeah. And I got told many times for the police, you step on the crack or pavement, you're going back. This is your local.
And you didn't want to go back?
No, I really didn't. Look, I got on well there, but what a waste of a life.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. There was 2 years you lost.
Yeah, I speak to guys that are in there. I understand why they're in there.
Yeah.
And what they've got back home, they've got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're brought up around stabbings all the time. I'm not brought up like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kid myself, you know.
Yeah, you were better off.
I had it way better than these guys.
Even though it was rough.
I've got a mum,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
a good home. Like when I say that, I had a roof over them. These guys have nothing,
Mhm.
and they're in there. And
Yeah.
listening to what I'm like, I don't know.
Like, this
And
is
they
the
would
best
tell
thing.
me, you better not end up back here. I'm like, yeah, definitely not.
No, that's good. So then you come out. Princess Trust were good for you.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah. What helped there?
We did a bit like we went to this like camping thing
Mhm.
for like a weekend. It was really good. Just good for your CV. The guys were really nice. You meet some people there and that, and then work experience.
Yeah.
And that was the big go for me. I had no idea where they were going to put me, by the way.
Right.
Because
Okay.
the question you always get asked, what's your dream job?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
dream.
I had no clue what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Just wanted to work.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I just said anything.
Yeah.
And they said, what about a coffee shop? I said, well, I worked in Starbucks.
Okay.
I had a wee small experience there. So I said, I'll work anyway.
Yeah.
And they was like, well, we've got this place called Blend. And I think I come in and I did I can't remember how long it was. Was it a week or 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I
think it's 2 weeks.
Something like that, yeah. Just small hours.
Yeah.
Just trying my best to get
turn up.
Well, I was all right. No, I was
you were
motivated.
You were no, you were. I mean, not for the.
So I wasn't wrecking that bit. It's when I get complacent. That's when I muck up.
Yeah. And what was your impression when you came here? What did you?
Well, when I first got told it was a Christian place, I said, "Well, this could go. This is going to be funny because I am the complete."
Well,
you know,
it's run by Christians.
I know, but the way it was sold to me, I said, "Is this a good idea?" Just because I was like, I've got a past here. I didn't know what the people were like, but it was very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really anxious because I was still struggling with my anxiety at the time, just due to the prison and stuff. So even like talking, I know I don't seem like, now I don't maybe seem shy. Yeah. But back then,
you're fragile.
I didn't want to mess anything up, you know. I didn't trust anything. I was really, but I got welcomed in.
Who was good to you? Who can you remember?
Megan was funny, yeah. Erin, they were all good to me. Yeah. Erin was good. Dagmara, George.
A different set of people.
Yeah, I mean, Lewis. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was such like a good team to walk into, and they were all different personalities, you know. Yeah. And yeah, I just tried to do my bit. I just tried to be good. So
and you were good. I mean, you were a natural. Like you were a charmer. Like all the old ladies loved you.
Oh, they loved me. That was I think because I was like, this is my chance to get a job. Yeah. Right, and I was
it mattered to you.
I really needed a job. I needed something. Okay. This dole was not. So when I got out, I was like, if I end up on that dole again, you become bored, and when you become bored, you drink, and you drink, you leave. I said, I'm going to end up back in that.
So work is a key element of recovery.
I need to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Keeps me busy, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Even at that time, it's I didn't have any like responsibilities. Yeah. So I lived at home. Yeah. But my mum still wanted money, you know.
What happened here then in Blend that gave you confidence, then built your confidence?
Just the trust. Okay. It was slowly over the 2 years, but I remember at Starbucks, I never got to make coffee. I just got to make frappuccinos. And, that's all I got to do, and clean the dishes, and I hated it. And I'm like, can I not work there? And no, just no, we can't. You're not. I'm like, well, I'm never going to get faster if you don't. Yeah. So just like getting to do that.
Do you remember the keys?
The keys,
being given, yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to get entrusted to lock down, count the money, you know, stuff, run a shift. Later on, I was running shifts. I was left with younger people and Morgan and stuff, running a shift. And like that, I wouldn't be a supervisor now if it wasn't for all that. Because I didn't want to be a leader. When I was younger and, you know, you do the team activities, who's the leader? I'm all right. I would never put myself forward.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't know, I think I've got it.
Straight in, yeah. No, it's a confidence boosting.
And just like how I deal with stuff at my work, that's very, very different. But I use the same
What you learn,
trusting people and like man management. That was a big one, like with myself, because I am hard to manage maybe at times.
But yeah, you weren't with that. I mean, you had your moments and incidents, and but yeah,
I mean, I would always get in trouble for my jokes.
You listened to us.
my-
So what made you listen to us? Like, what made you listen to me or and you know people here? What mattered to you suddenly?
I don't think I did to begin with.
No.
I think it was just you were talking. Okay, you know, it's hard to like. I was here every day. You know, well, not every day. You know what I mean? I was here a lot,
full
and
time,
it's like you're coming, you get to know yous, and it's almost like, right, he's all right. Maybe I can, because when the finance situation, my budgeting.
Okay, we can expand on that. Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
What did we do?
was-
What did we do with you? For
I
finance?
was terrible.
Yeah.
And like you offered to take my money, and I was like, no, like, but like I just went, well, he's a nice guy. Like he's not gonna. So I think that's what it is. I'm not used to people being so nice without maybe wanting something out of me, or it's almost like they're nice because they're needing to be nice because it's work.
Yeah.
Maybe outside of here,
You never had that trust.
I've never had
people,
it. I've never been invited to stuff. So like, you want to come to the works night out, and so all that, it all adds. And I think like subconsciously, I just like started going with these, you know, getting invited out with Dagmara on nights out.
Nice,
So like that meaning like they must like me.
Yeah.
It's not just work.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
I think stuff like that. I think that's why I trusted you a lot more.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, and I think that was when I like think back at the moment that financing to come back to it, like it was so interesting seeing how people spent money and whatever. And I think what we did, and it's an HR nightmare if anyone wants to do it, but essentially I held money back from you.
Yeah, that's
loan
right.
account, and I gave you I think £70 a week or something, or £100 a week maybe.
Something like that.
And there was like dig money initially, and then we rolled out every month, and then what was left was then savings.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, you went from I think you had like 800 quid in Wonga loans or something. Like you had loans,
loads of loans.
And I think 6 months we've managed to save $3,000. Was it something like that?
Something
it was something
like that.
ridiculous.
It was a lot.
You had managed
that
to
I
save.
couldn't see either.
Yeah.
I'm needing some money. How much of that money have you got? And you were like, I'm like, right, send it over.
Yeah. And remember, it just blew your head that because it wasn't my doing, it was your doing. You know, and you lived in that.
Yeah.
You still partied. You still went with Creamfields. You went.
Yeah, I did
all that. But
a lot of it.
Your money.
Yeah, a lot of it was due to the time living at home still. You think your bills are bad when you live with your mum paying digs until you move out. You know,
reality.
You were right. There's one saying you said to me. This is what I mean. It's some stuff that you say at the time, like shut up, but it comes true. You said to me when I worked at Blend and we were doing the budget, Ryan, you're the richest you'll ever be. And I'm like, right. I'm like, if £800 a month is the richest I'll ever be, then you must be joking. And now that I'm like paying, I'm like, he's no wrong. Like,
like you didn't have kids, you didn't have a car, you
I still, and I still don't, and I'm still paying your bills and stuff. And I was like,
I think from my point of view, I think you shifted a gear when you understood that you could control your decisions.
Yeah.
That you were partying pretty much every night. You were drinking pretty much every night. Everything was. And I think let's talk about that. Actually, you're drinking. You stopped for a few days. Remember?
Yeah, I tried to do sobriety. I tried to be sober. The problem is with me, I need to be busy when I'm doing stuff. Like I have to have plans, right? I struggle sitting at home by myself watching the TV. It's like a mental battle for me. And some people can do it and like read books, and that's fine. See me, I'm bouncing off the wall. I'm like, oh, but it's just a beer.
Yeah. And FOMO, you want to be,
Yeah, I'm definitely a lot better now with that. I'm definitely in more now. But back then,
Mhm.
you've got to remember your friends are out every week. They're not going to not go out just because you're not going out.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
sitting
But you managed.
watching them.
But you managed,
Yeah.
didn't you? You chose, and you. I think that year we managed about, was it 36 days?
I
think
did a
I
month.
counted. Yeah,
I did a month
yeah,
or something. I did at least. And then I
over
broke.
a year period, and that gave you a different confidence of choice and
Yeah.
choice making. And I think that's where I'm proudest of you in terms of, you know, it can't be easy when you've been drinking since you were 12, and it can't be easy when it's FOBO, and it can't be easy when you're when you see money or whatever, and you want to party, you want to be involved, but you then realize you could make different choices, still have fun, still manage.
I think that's the thing, right? You get all these activities you can go do. I never did any of that. Like, we just drank every weekend, groups of us. Like, that's all I know. What are you going to do this on? Getting on it. Like, that's how you cope as well. Like, you're upset, come get a drink. So it's only a thing. Even now, like, I still do it.
Yeah.
Like, just not as much, but it's
So-
still like it's just a culture.
Yeah.
It's almost a Scottish culture.
It
Like,
is.
I think loads of people are the same, you know.
And so then we get to Blend, and I eventually have to sack you one day.
That's right.
because
Yeah,
you
I came in
drunk,
drinking.
and
Yeah.
I said, I can't compromise staff and
That's
other
correct,
people,
aye.
and
This wasn't just one time though.
no, there's a few chances.
I had a few chances, yeah. So I
And-
understood
yeah.
why.
and,
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. And so then, what did you do when you left? How did that feel, and what did it?
I was gutted.
Yeah.
I was hated myself. You know, I felt like I felt like I let you down. You know, and that's why I accepted it. Like, so I didn't want to rage. I didn't want to go angry and like I didn't want to blame. I'm quite self-aware, as bad as like I know like I messed myself up. But if you ask me, yeah, I know it's my fault.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to try and blame people for. I've learned that's what I learned from prison.
Yeah. Take responsibility.
When I went to prison at first, I blamed everybody bar myself. But through that time, I said, you know what? It was me. Like,
Is that something they taught you in prison? Something they?
No, it's just about like it's like forgiving and like, stuff like that. Like, it was just listening to my mum blame everybody, and I'm like, Mum, I get it. I'm your son, but it's my fault. I picked it up. I picked the knife up. I went there. It's me.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what she done. I could have been the better person, you know.
Yeah.
So I just learned I can always admit when I'm in the wrong. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
So.
And then you spent a while trying to find work, or how did it?
I was actually pretty quick. So I did have friends that worked at Bin Group at the time,
recycling place. Yeah, okay.
and they told me not to come, but I said, "Well, I need a job." It was at Glenfarg, so it wasn't that far away from my mum's.
Transport now, yeah.
And transport and stuff, and I started there. And I would tell you, I've been there 8 years, but I'd be lying, right? I'd be absolutely lying to you. Like, I'm there now still, but I wasn't there. I had walked out. I had still problems there, same problems with my drinking. I'd walked out a few times. I've actually been sacked from there, and I'm still there somehow.
Yeah. And they've been very good to you.
They have been,
They've been very, they've offered you counselling. They've offered
that's
job
right.
back.
I did counselling there. The counselling at the time was due. It was very rocky there, right? So 2018 is when I went there, December, I think. I was there pretty much like almost maybe up to summer. Or maybe a bit longer. I maybe had walked out due to anger, and I think they welcomed me back just due to, right, we get it, you were angry. Come back in. Once my friends had passed, they both died. One died in January 2020. I tried to come back to work. This is obviously after the Christmas period, and this I just took out a loan, £5,000 loan. And at the time, I'm trying to work, and my head was just, I'm drinking, and my head's just, that really messed me up, you know, like, with my best friend, and, you know, he's gone, you know.
He's gone now.
Yeah. I wasn't right, and trying to work in a I walked out. I had this 5,000. I was really bad into cocaine at the time. And I sat at home and I must have spent that 5,000. I had plans for it as well. I was going to get a flat at the time, still living with my mum. I was going to get a flat. I was going to try and do my license. And when that all happened, I just snorted and drank it all away. Went back on the dole. And then my other friend passed. Unfortunately, at the time when my other friend passed, this is when COVID had hit. On lockdown. I think he died the first or second week of lockdown. It was in April. So it was just like...
An OD?
Yeah, another OD, same drug. It was Valium, which I don't take. I don't think I'd ever will now. But that one was even worse. When I say it was even worse, it was... This guy was helping me through it. He was telling everybody, you need to watch Ryan, he's lost.
He was looking out for
And
you.
he was my anchor.
Yeah.
You know. And it's just such a weird... I have this like story. It's like he knew he was going. You know, it's weird, but he told me he loved me like the week before, and he never ever would do that.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
But once he went, I was gone. Yeah. I've never been that low in my life. I wanted to die. Same way, different drug. I just didn't want to be here. That was the best way. I was embarrassing myself because I was so out of it, crying all the time. I lost. Yeah. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't have a job. And we're talking lockdown. Nothing's open. There's nothing to do. You're trapped in this house, drinking litres of vodka, snorting loads of drugs. As I said, it's just the lowest I could ever be, and I think I got to a point where I tried to kill myself, but I stopped. Thought about my mum, and just like the domino effect. I have other best friends. As much as I've lost them too, I've Ian, I've other good friends. Why would I do that to them? Why would I want to make anyone feel like that? That's what stopped me. And then I thought, and it's cliche to say, but like everyone schools, like they wouldn't want you to do it, and they wouldn't. Like, so I just got to get a grip. And I was like, why don't I live my life for them? So like they're young. They didn't see 30.
They didn't see
I've seen 30 for them. Like, do you know what I mean?
Wow. And what? I mean, you're here now. So,
I am here now. Traveling is...
What made the journey out of that COVID hell?
I got the job again. I went back to Bin Group. I told them where I was. Right, I explained what situation I'm in, where my mind's at, and why I want to come back. And I said, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to give it, you know. I did get back. Again, I didn't stay there. I'd actually went to try do other jobs. I thought the grass was maybe greener somewhere else. Didn't turn out that way. Worked at the slaughterhouse. One of the worst places I've ever worked. Not to slate them, but just not for me. Worked with Yodel, again, not for me. Worked at another recycling place, and I realised that, do you know what, the grass is not that green. They're all the same.
Grass is best where you water it.
Yeah. So I asked again to come back. And come back. I was really good at the job. That's why why they keep taking me back.
You're a worker. You're a worker. I mean, that's your asset is you're actually a worker.
I don't want to be big-headed, but they must have seen something. But and then I would already do some responsibility stuff there when I was there before. Once I come back that last time, I said, this is it now. During those other jobs, I got myself a flat. Okay, so during I worked at ABP, I got myself a flat in town.
Nice.
I moved out of my mum's, stuff like that, because she had kicked me out due to drugs. So I did have responsibilities now. This is like another why I need a job. And then I was like, what? I'm turning, I think at this time, I think I'm maybe 25, 26 when I finally went, I need to do something. I need to pick a career. I need to think about my future.
Yeah.
I need to stop jumping about jobs. I'm not going to get anywhere. There was times I wanted to come back here, but I was like, I don't think it'd be good.
No?
You know,
Well, the money wouldn't have been as good as been. You know?
I know. But there was times where it was just like, maybe I'll just feel safe. You know,
No.
but I went back that bin. There was an opportunity that came to be the supervisor, and at
Nice.
first I didn't want to do it. I told them no. I just want to come and work.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I was just thinking, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I took it. There was this girl going to take it, and she was not good. I couldn't work under her. So I went right into the office. I said, right, I'll take it. And it's honestly, I've worked my way from that since then. So I started at the lowest. I now drive these machines. You know, I'm still working on getting more machine tickets. To my knowledge, I'm a good supervisor.
Nice. No,
I'm taking on more office work.
And you've been there now, whatever, 4 years at least. Like
for this last term,
term,
it'll be 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
on
stability,
contract.
yeah.
And that's what I say. I got a contract with the company and stuff. So
work is crucial.
It's crucial
for your
for me.
recovery. Yeah,
It's crucial for
and
me.
then so what has that then allowed you to do and be now? Like, who are you now?
I'm still working on myself. You know, I'm still young. I definitely. I travel a lot now.
Yeah.
I want to see
like
the
abroad.
world. Yeah, I want to see the world. Like that was one of my dreams.
The world of Fife has become slightly bigger.
It's the same, isn't it? Scotland's the same. Once you've partied in the same areas all your life, it's not the same. It's you go elsewhere and your eyes get opened, you know. And I'm not just.
And what's it opened? Like, what has opened when you?
It's the cultures.
Yeah.
It's how people live, and that was one of the things. Like even going back to prison again, like listening to these guys' stories, and I'm like, wow, like my life is so different, you know. And even you would talk about India. Stuff like that. Like I've said to you, I would go to India.
Yeah,
and
I'll take you there one day.
just to see how people live.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, you know, like I say, I started off doing Spain and stuff, but it was really when I went to, I know Thailand, it's crazy, but when I went there, I've been to Italy, I've been to Bucharest, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
traveling by yourself and
I'll go by myself. I'm planning to go to Budapest this year.
You got the travel bug.
I stopped waiting for people to come on holiday with me. Started going myself. And I tell you what, it's the best thing you'll ever do. I think going yourself, you'll find out who you are more. I think you go in your little group, or you go with your family, you're stuck in your wee bubble.
Yeah, you're just taking the bubble.
See, when you go yourself, you have got to figure it all out, and it's great. Like I love it, and it's good, really good for my anxiety. Your confidence is raised. Like I remember going to London for the first time. I was by myself. What a crazy experience on the tube.
How are you affording all this?
I'm saving.
Okay.
Coming back to my budget.
How are you doing that?
The same method we used to do. It's really, I keep my bills low, and I can put away however much money I need to put away weekly. And I just build it up and build it up. But I've got bigger plans than that now. I want to start investing, and that's how I started to afford it. I just thought, what's better? You know, I can still do my nights out. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Not every weekend, but I can still do them.
That's managed as well.
Yeah. Why would I go to Loft when I can go to Thailand? You know, like what's more important? So. Just that,
and you and I have stayed in touch throughout this time. You know, like you, for some reason you've it's so weird. Like you're from Fife, I'm from India, and there's been a connection we've had. What do you think that connection is? What do you think?
You just helped me massively. I honestly owe a lot to you, and that's how I feel.
I'm not massaging a compliment here. I'm genuinely trying to see what worked for you.
I don't know. I'm quite loyal, right, to my friends, right? I'll do anything for my friends, and you've treated me Ken welcomed me in. So like I see you as a really like good friend, almost like a father figure that's helped me out when I was when nobody would. So like that's where the connection is for me. Like I just like I would never hate you. even when you sacked me, I could never.
And likewise,
I would never use that again. Oh yeah, you sacked me, man. I don't.
I think from my point of view, when I've used this analogy a lot about the wounded animal. You know, like if you used to intentionally try to be the biggest a-hole on earth,
Still do it a wee bit
because you wanted to not be liked. You know, some of your Snapchats and some of the stuff you've done, and so it's bordering illegal. You know, but in a sense, my approach to you is that, well, you're a wounded animal that's known pain, so therefore you bark at everything that comes close to you. You know, and therefore
it's a test.
You know, it's a test. So you're literally just sort of probing back to see.
It's to see who's really
genuine,
my friend.
Yeah. And so therefore, once you sort of get past that pain, let's say, you know, then,
once they're past it, they never see it.
Then it's not seen because there's a different real person behind it. So what's your thoughts? There are other Ryans right now listening, right? Okay, there's the other Ryan sitting in Fife and in Dundee, where hopefully listening to this podcast or whatever and going, how the heck has this guy done it? What would you say to them?
Just keep like going, like don't let, you're going to have like really bad days, stuff like that. You are like, it's just normal, you know, but it's about making a plan in your head, setting a goal. You know what I mean? We used to always do it, even if they're small goals. It could be the smallest of goals, but if you set them and just don't tell people about them, just set them for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't like try and prove it. It's to prove it to yourself that you can do it. If you really want to do it, that is the biggest thing. I really wanted to get better.
Yeah.
Right. I had to be the lowest of low before I went, I need out of here.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what it took for me to wake up.
To scrape the barrel.
It doesn't always take everybody that low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's up to you, but like, you can still have fun.
And what's the reward when you make what do you find now is the best thing about life?
It's just more enjoyable, you know? It's like, the people I've got around me now are better. I can trust them a lot more. Got things to look forward to. That's one of the biggest things. That's why that's why I do these holidays. If I book a holiday next year, I've got something to work towards, something to strive for and do. And whereas it's not like I'm looking like, well, I've got nothing. Yeah. You know? Yeah. It's depressing.
You're not living from a crisis point, but you're living from an aspiration.
Yeah. So that's like, depends on what your interests are, but it could be anything. Yeah. It really could be. If you're into hill walking and that, then do them. Yeah. Set Munros, you know. It doesn't have to be every weekend. No.
Small steps.
Just do one a month. Something like that, you know. It's not really for me, them things. I would do them. It's not. The hardest thing I found, if you're like drinking and you're taking drugs, is replacing the buzz. Okay. The only reason I really stopped is because it's not a buzz anymore. Okay. When I take it, it's not a buzz.
Numbing. Okay.
The drink, I can still drink, it's okay, but the drugs were, no, not even numbing. The drugs are a whole load of depression and paranoia, and you know, I'm like, truly, it's not a buzz anymore. Yeah. You think it is, so you'll go and chase it and you'll take it and you'll think like, maybe I'll get that. Yeah. You never do. Once you've lost that buzz, that's it, it's gone. Yeah. And it's trying to find something to give you that. And I'll tell you now, it is so hard. It's so hard. Depending on you as a person, it's so hard to find. Like, gaming was one for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Gaming, I liked to game. I was really a gamer back in the day, and I still game now. Yeah. So that's one for me.
Better outlet. Yeah.
Takes your mind off it. Yeah. Like that's like the, you know. Yeah. But yeah, like
and like the anxiety, how do you manage that?
I did it by myself. I didn't. I used to take tablets for it, but I stopped taking them. And then just, you know, like, why are we so worried? Like, what are we worried about? Who cares? Really. And I don't know if that's an age thing, right? But who really cares? Like, who goes home? If you're thinking like people are talking about, who goes home and talks about everybody? And see if they do, who cares? Who are they to you? Why are we embarrassed in public? Who do you know anyone? The only thing I care about is if you had something to say to me, or my friends had something to Ryan. You right? That was right, okay.
Yeah.
I don't care what other people think. Like I'm not. They're
The
nothing.
close friends keep close.
Yeah, but the other people, they're nothing. They're going to talk about you regardless. But not just that anxiety of like, if you're worried about doing something, you're best just doing it. And you'll feel 10 times better. I said that like the travel and stuff. People sometimes like, I couldn't travel by myself. Like you could, you totally could. Because see, when you're in that situation,
fear is irrational.
Your survival instincts will kick in. Like I need to get to King Cross Station. How do I do that?
Yeah.
and you've got to like ask people. But nowadays you've got a phone to.
No, I think that's one of the things. Like I suppose what I like about Blend is it creates a healthy discomfort.
Yeah,
right? It makes you talk to strangers. It makes you.
That's a big thing.
And those are all good. Like we live in a world where we chase convenience.
Yeah.
And actually that numbs us.
Yeah.
It's the discomfort that
socializing is But that's a big one. You'll need to speak to people.
And if there's employers out there, what would you say to them that mattered to you? What was it Bin or Glenn do that you weren't worth employing? but
I was a good worker, I was good, and I just had struggles back home. I think a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it gets to a point when it's affecting the work. It's like, you can only give somebody so many chances, but it's good to give people. If you're a good worker, you should give people a chance.
So see past the noise.
See past the noise and try and help them a bit. And who knows? We might fix it. Like I say, I got counselling at my work, and when even with Ben now, a couple of times it's like you want to leave. You get that everywhere, you get stressed. Like today, I'm just like, get me out of here. But like at the end of the day, like I see, sometimes you'll see other job opportunities open up, and I'm like, well, why would I leave? Like, what? But these guys have given me a lot, and they're good to me. And
So what gets you out of bed nowadays?
I'm just enjoying life, I'm just happy to be here. Like really, honestly, I'm like I do have my down days still, and they can be bad, but like I look at them, I'm like I'm still ready to go. Like I still feel like I'm 18.
You're not.
I'm not, but I'm very. My mind's a lot better than it used to be. I'm not such a mess. I just feel like I've got my head screwed on finally. Like I've still got a lot to learn, but I don't know. Like I'm happy with my friends. I'm happy what I'm doing. Like like I say, this traveling stuff. It gets me going.
It's good. No,
it's exciting. I'm already excited thinking about the next place I'm going to go.
Ryan, this has been amazing. I've really appreciated the honesty. We've been wanting to do this for years now, really, and it's been a journey for all of us, and I've got to say I'm very proud to see you and where you're at, and you've still got stuff to iron out, but there's so much potential there, and I'm excited for you, and I'm excited. I really hope this conversation, to me, there are so many Ryans out there, who are potential, have so much ability, but life is in the way.
Definitely.
And I hope that what you shared today will help. And this is the campfire today. So appreciate this conversation. Thanks, Ryan.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cheerio.